Well, it's a great day for racing today at Greyville. We go Sunday the 28th of June. We've got a pentometer of 24 and we've got a false rail of 4.5 on the turf track. Obviously, we've got a lot of very good races. The first thing I must say, it's very disappointing, this whole situation with the jockeys. There's still no update. The rules state by 8:30 you've got to have declared your jockey. And, well, that was when I was around as a trainer, but nothing's been declared. And obviously the NHA never stops breaking their rules, as you saw with my discussion on Friday, which is on Winning Ways show. You'll be able to listen to an in-depth discussion about why we believe that really things need to change there and change quickly. Let's go, we've got 10 race program, so let's get through it quickly. It looks like a pretty easy card, a pretty nice card actually. Not that easy, but a pretty nice card. A lot of collateral form that ties up. We start off 11:15. First race is 1200 meter maiden plate. And the favorite is number 9, Naval Secret. Beautifully bred. Vaughan Marshall knows the family. Anton Marcus jumps aboard it. If this horse is anything, it should be able to win it. What are the dangers? Well, Candyman's got to have a big chance. Dennis Dryer's horse, and I make that the big danger. Obviously, Purple Powerhouse. I liked it last time. It ran third. I put the blinkers on this time, so that might get some improvement out of him. He's got some sort of chance. And then Storybook and Garrulus for the quartets. Race 2, Durban Dash, 1100 meters. This is an interesting race because you get a lot of these horses getting ready for other races, but there are some that are well suited. I like Al Adtisma as an each-way chance. I think this horse will run very, very well. He's well drawn at 2, and I think he's got tons of ability. Rio Carrari is your favorite, Anton Marcus, and you understand why. We like the Fires fast, Golden Tractor's fast as well, and African Warrior comes back to his favorite track, so he goes into the play as well. Race 3, 1400 meters, and this is the Devon Air Stakes. Well, this is a race for the fillies, and I really like Mike de Kock's horse here, Due Diligence. I think it's the right horse, and it has had a jockey declared, so they're obviously very keen to get Craig Zaki aboard, and that's got a huge chance. What are the rest? Well, Trickster's the favourite, and no wins have come out of the race, and the form doesn't look strong at all, although it is early days yet, but her early run wasn't that good. Keep the Lights On will probably improve over the 1400 meters and might actually end up being the better of the Justin Snaith runners. And then Jasmine won extremely well first time out. Warren Kennedy gets a ride. Got to be a big chance here. Race 4 is the Gatecrasher Stakes, 1400 meters. And I'm going one horse and one horse only, Fast Love. I was very, very impressed with this horse's first win. And if he's a course and distance winner, if he goes and does it again, it was on the poly track, this horse will win. Looks like a very, very nice horse. I don't think the draw will inconvenience him. He ran on past the whole field last time, and that was impressive. Danger, Master of Disguise from the Paul Peters stable. Kaysen, no winners have come from it. He's had 2 from 2, but nothing's come out of that for a race, and I would have thought Anton would have been on Kaysen if that was the right horse. Race 5. Tibashina, 1400. I make it a 2-horse race. I like Temple Graffin as the right horse, Anton Marcus, Glenn Cotson, and I think that the filly from the Snaith Yard, Silvano's Pride, is the big danger. What are the rest? Spirit of the Groove needed a run. She's probably better at this track and ran well here. Gabor could be anything. Race 6, Gold Challenge. This is a very difficult race. 1600 meters. The collateral form between these horses makes them very, very close. With the scratching of Roy Had Enough, everything comes into the race with a chance. And as a result, I'm putting the whole field in. A Matador Man might be the weakest horse in the race, and certainly on ratings. But a filly like Clouds on Fold, she's good, this filly. And she goes in against the boys first time. The boys, there's nothing between them. She might end up being the key. Race 7, Will Evington, 2,000 meters, and I like number 10, Kelpie. I liked her last time. She patently needed the run. This is a better trip for her, and I expect her to go well. Lady of Steel's a cracking good filly. She gave me the green light out of a very good Western Winter mare who was trained by Mike de Kock. So you'd expect her to get this trip, and she could be anything. She's won 5 from 5. can she get 6 from 6? Some are putting, well, she's class, won 6 from 6 and bumped the best. So it's a tremendous race. I wish we were able to go there and see beautiful fillies like this. They should fight it out. Driving with Daisy needed the run. Very difficult to pick out between those 4. I'm going for Kelpie each way. Race 8. Daily News. 2,000 meters. It gets better. Got the green light. He's a dual Group 1 winner. He's got to be the right horse. Sashdev, on best form, got to be right there. Gets Anton Marcus. I think that's a big break for him. He looked like he needed the run last time. Cretumbo could be anything. This horse is a big, big improver, this horse. And he's only a one-time winner. Wild Coast won extremely well last time. But there might be big improvers in the race. Shango, Golden Ducat, both got chances. If you got to... And even Azores ran close enough behind Golden Ducat for us to believe that he might improve quite a lot, this horse. Gets Keegan DeMello for informed Dean Canamay yard. Liberty Halls run close enough to Wild Coast for us to believe that he would have a chance. So it's a very, very difficult race. Padre Pio ran close enough to a Wild Coast. That's why I'm telling you, it's impossible. Sashdev, each way, my bet. Race 9. It's a merit rate at 99, and I think there's a 3-cornered contest. Arizona Silk's my top choice. Gameri takes a 4 off her back. At the weight, she will beat Positive Victory, who's right there in the betting. He gets the 4-kilogram claim as well, but he's still much better off with Positive Victory. I think this will suit him down to the ground as well. What are the rest of them? Well, Euphoric comes in with a chance and is 6.5 kilos better off with Vikram for a 4-length beating. I would think that makes him better than Vikram, and I'd expect him to beat Vikram on that form. So it's the same as yesterday. We had Mr. Flood, who looked an absolute blinder. He was 4.5 kilos better off with, or 3.5 kilos better off with Reverine for a 4-length beating. And Riverine turned it around 4 or 5 lengths. So Mr. Flood can never have run to his form, because Riverine's form is very, very consistent. Sometimes these things happen and you've got to accept them. But on form, Arizona Silk, Euphoric, looking for a roughie, put the bayou into all your play. Race 10, absolute 2-cornered contest, 1900 meter maiden plate. In Auras, the natural horse looks like the right horse. Be very careful of Chewbacca. This ran a cracking good race on the poly first time out. He'll be better on the turf, better over the trip, and got a very, very soft ride. All-time high, they put the blinkers on, have taken them off. I think he needs the blinkers, and I'd be very happy to see him with the blinkers on him. He could be the only other one. All in all, looks like a very, very nice day's racing. Don't miss it. There's carryover in the pick sixes. So let's get busy and see if we can get another really good day under our belt. From me, James Goodman, and all the Interbet team, remember, tote betting, no deductions, you get the full dividend, and you get the best prices with the bookmaker site. So go to Interbet, sign on, they've always got bonuses, and if they haven't, ring Gary Pierre, he'll give you a bonus. From me, James Goodman, have a good one.